Continuing with the decision tree part of decision theory, decision tree is a network which exhibits graphically the relationship between the different parts of the complex decision process. It is a graphical representation of possible solutions to a decision based on certain conditions. It's called a decision tree because it starts with a single box or root or node, which then branches off into a number of solutions just like a tree. It is a model of decisions and their possible consequences, including chance event outcomes, resource costs, and utility, shown as branches of the tree. Decision trees are commonly used in operations research, specifically in decision analysis, to help identify a strategy most likely to reach a goal. Another use of decision tree is as a descriptive means for calculating conditional probabilities. When the decisions or consequences are modeled by computational verb, then we call the decision tree a computational verb decision tree. Decision tree consists of three types of nodes. Decision nodes, these are commonly represented by squares. Chance nodes, represented by circles. Chance nodes means the various alternatives. The end nodes, represented by triangles. It's important to note that a decision tree has only burst nodes, that is the splitting paths, but no sink nodes, that is converging paths. Following are the advantages of decision trees. These are simple to understand and interpret. People are able to understand decision tree models after a brief explanation. Have value even with little hard data. Important insights can be generated based on experts describing a situation, its alternatives, probabilities, and costs, and their preferences for outcomes. Use a white box model. If a given result is provided by a model, the explanation for the result is easily replicated by simple mathematics. Can be combined with other decision techniques. The following example uses NPV calculations, PERT, or anything we can say, where we want to take the decisions and the alternatives are given. In the next video, I would continue with the practical problems showing the decision tree, how it is made, and what are the type of the calculations we are making. Till then, happy learning.